All right. There we go. All right. Is the... It is. Good. Sorry, I need music, otherwise I'll fucking die.
Soundproof in here, right? Oh, I hope so.
Alright. So, what do we have? Oh shit, hold on. I didn't change. The category. First time chatter. Hoy. I'm Timmy. Yeah. Hello, Timmy. Marina Mayhem. Welcome to the chat. I'm just doing something real quick, and I will be starting. There we go. There we go. All right.
That's not too bad, is it?
So what do we have? Ass. Good. Is that Caliban? Were you testing him? I was. And yes, it is. I'm going to be playing him throughout the entirety of tonight. Wow, these offerings are ass. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, it's a yellow. I hate yellows. They're so bad. I mean, that's okay. What is bird selling?
Samples over here, if you please. Oh gosh.
He is selling
Conversation. Who goes first?
a blue.
What do you think?
Hooray. That's what we need. We need blues.
I wouldn't want Lloyd has tasked us with finalizing several experiments.
I was the one telling you how useful Caliban was on the test or on the last Warframe stream. Yeah, I know. I know.
Or we must die.
I didn't forget.
Failed, we fail.
Shit. Let's go ahead and get yeah, hold on. We can do this one real quick, and then we can do the
Let's crack that.
brain fried. Deep Archimedia, that's what it's called. From my little bit of playing with him, I heard you say that I was first time chatter, so I thought Twitch forgot. Oh, yeah, no, I'm looking at the stuff through not Twitch, but the fucking the bot. The dual stream bot. So that's my bad.
Take your key glyphs and get to it. Come on. You got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit into the labs.
Did I not pick them all up? There we go. Like I was saying, from my little bit of playing with him last week, after you said that he was viable, I found out that, or yeah, no, I did find out that he's really good as a shield tank and armor strip. He's basically like the best primer Warframe. But the thing is, we have the thing called a grimoire, and it's like, I would say it does it just as good as Caliban does. If Caliban had access to like any other status other than Tau Forged, or not Tau Forged, Tau, because Tau makes all of them, like any enemy susceptible to more damage or statuses. If he had anything else like heat, cold, magnetic, fucking radiation, he would be god tier when it comes to damage as well. Maybe not god tier, but he would be able to clear rooms. As of right now, he's still just a gun platform. He's a damn good tank, I will say that, but he struggles whenever it comes to add clear, and he doesn't have a good weapon.
This is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. We ain't done. Local threats are triggering a security override. Clear out the uglies to pop the door.
Caliban, in my eyes, is a utility Warframe. Yeah, that's what I got from playing with him. He is made to help your weapons, not to be main DPS like every other Warframe or Warframe player wants. Sometimes the support is just as important as DPS. Yeah, but he's not... I mean, if... He's a good utility Warframe. He doesn't play the support role as good as Wisp, Trinity, or... What's the rock bitch? What? So, fucking the geode rock woman. I forgot her name. Damn it, Chrome played her all the time, and I used to correct him on her name. Fuck. Anyway, Wisp, Trinity, and her, whatever her name is. Citrine, yes. Fuck. I don't know. Maybe it's just been a long day. I don't know. But out of those three, they do it pretty well. But that's probably because they were designed to be that. Caliban is a really good primer, though. He also armor strips. I do like that about him.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find her, smash her.
How you been, though, Marina? How's Purple been doing on his streams? Or have you not been keeping up? Haven't played two of those. Wisp I have, though. I didn't find her as useful or versatile as Caliban. All you do is set down a fused mote and call it a day. Yeah, but it's the utility those fused motes have. It's speed, crowd control, vitality. Yeah, it's just real good. There's a third one I'm forgetting. There's a speed mode, a vitality mode, and I forgot the third one. But that's all you really need to do. And that's why the motes are really the reason she's that good. Citrine does her a better one because she throws out a crystal, and it both heals. Well, I don't think it heals, but it does a shit ton of damage to anything that's in the radius that you target, or your friend's target, or your friend's pet's target, or your sentinel's target. It's just a lot. And then her damage reduction, she gives to the entire team, and it's based off how much they kill. So that's pretty hard to beat. Oh, her existence gives health regen. That's what it was. The fact that she is living on the team makes it to where every person has passive health regen, and it scales with how much she kills. That's why she's pretty much the ultimate support frame. The tier is like Citrine, Wisp, and then Trinity. But personally, I think Trinity takes second place. Because Trinity can heal. You just need to have a competent Trinity player. Trinity can heal and armor strip. Haste, electric, and vitality. Yeah, okay, yeah. I thought it was shields. I'll read the rest of it in a second. I haven't played Wisp in a hot minute either. I'll be real.
Take whatever Albrecht was hiding and get back to the sanctum. I wonder what Albrecht planned on doing with that.
Alright. Haste, electric, and vitality. The motes are really good, I will admit. But if you're only running a Warframe for a single ability, then you're not playing Warframe anymore. It's a generic third-person shooter. Yeah, well, that's actually the flaw of most of these Warframes, because some of them, one ability is their kit. Because the other abilities are just either inferior to that one ability, or so useless that that one ability becomes like the reason that they are that Warframe or used in that way. It's a design flaw that DE tries to fix sometimes, but refuses to fix on other Warframes. Prime example being Wisp. She's got one really good ability. Well, technically two, because her blind is kind of overpowered. It's like the best blind in the game, because it not only blinds and increases the damage multiplier to enemies, but it also sends out these darts. If you hit them in the head, it sends out these darts that auto target to other people's heads and spread the effect if it doesn't kill them. So that shit's kind of nutty. All right, what do we have? Survival, disruption, assassination. Gara, Bratton. Gara, Bratton. Oh wait, yeah, Gara, Bratton, Nucor, and Desesdra. Okay. All right.
Master Entrati's experiments are under threat from the murmur.
Let's do this.
Prepare for all phases. The experiments Master Entrati
That's why I use Warframes like Caliban, Garuda, Ember, even in Ember's case, where her first ability is just a weaker fourth. Just put a Helminth on her, and you can use the full kit on all three of those. Yeah. Ember's in a great state. I don't think there was any amount of tweaking that would make her fireball useful unless it was like, unless it had like a Nucor effect where if you throw out a fireball and it had like slight homing to it, if you sucked at aiming, for like console players or not, you throw out a fireball, it hits an enemy, and if you kill that enemy, then say you could say an Ember, if you want to be thematic with it, an Ember would shoot off from the guy's corpse and hit any nearby targets, kind of like how psychic bolts do with Nyx now. That would be great, because imagine throwing that in a group. If it did decent damage, imagine throwing that in a group and just watching a cascade effect. That shit would be awesome. Okay. Rip. Try using your fireball augment to feed her passive easier, but even that didn't make it useful enough. Yeah, no. No, it still sucks. It still sucks dick. Now that they I don't think a lot of people know that Frost's bubble can be shot through now, because most of the builds I see still keep his one. And most of the people don't even know why they have it. The reason... Oh, fuck. This is horrible. The reason I think most people have it is because it forces a cold proc. Unlike the Ice Wave. The Ice Wave doesn't force cold procs, it just slows. What the fuck is this constant magnetic proc bullshit?
Right, unmitigated disaster. Provide a distraction, would you, Tenno? I have some records to incinerate.
Well, so much for that. Well, let's not do Gar. Since there's going to be no energy, let's just fucking do a Necros.
Yes, your eyes open. Lloyd has tasked us with finalizing
I have a few frames that I haven't leveled or even tried yet. Frost Prime being one of them. He's very good. You can go from no overguard to 5 or 50,000 overguard in like 2 casts. He's very good. He's an ice tank. There's an arcane that lets him. I don't think it's an arcane. I think it's a an augment that lets him get like 200 crit and 300 status on frozen enemies. Hey, what's up, Blaze? Giving Ember an electric ability in Archon stretch sounds like a good combo. I don't know. I don't know there being too many electric abilities outside of the fucking... What's his face? Volts 1. And I don't remember it chaining or having a chain effect, so I don't see how well that would work out. Either that or Blood Altar for almost invincible Ember. I mean, Ember doesn't really struggle with survivability. She can be invincible in her own right. All because of that reworked immolition that she has. That shit is crazy. They reduced the... I don't know how often you play Ember, but they reduce the amount of drain that the immolition takes whenever it's maxed. So if you have like one streamline on, it's basically you basically have like full energy all the time. I personally use dispensary over her one. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can use over her one, and it'll just be peachy keen. I'm shooting my own guys. I'm a fucking retard. Dispensary is a good one. Nourish if you want viral procs. They don't stack with her flame, so be wary of that. Nourish for energy and viral procs on any weapon hit. You can do Ophanimize for even more heat procs and armor strip. And slow. There's a bunch of stuff. Bunch of good combos with her. I don't know what I use. I forgot. Actually, I forgot. I remember her struggling, or my build struggling, with ad clear, but that was in the... But that was in the fucking, the Duviri stuff. And they were all level 700s, so... I haven't really played her outside of that. I heard that Nourish, Gloom, Roar. Roar, that's what it was. Nourish, Gloom, Roar subsumes are kind of generic. They are. Not saying it isn't good, but I don't really want to be a sheeple. Well, they're generic in the fact that they're kind of the meta. That's what it is. Nourish is good because Viral is really good and it gives you energy just free. Gloom is good because anything, notably on enemies or Warframes that have like area of effect abilities, like Ember, and like damage over time enemies like abilities like Saren, benefit immensely from Gloom because it's just like constant health regen, and then Roar is just more damage. On everything. It's just more damage on everything. It's hard to go wrong with Roar. Not interesting, but it's the meta. And when is the meta ever interesting? Oh, who am I kidding? I personally use Dispensary over any ability. I don't really use or like... I personally don't use Dispensary that much. I think I have it on Korra, and that's about it. Personally, I don't really find a use for Dispensary because I have, like, all of these other ways to get energy. Mostly my dog. My dog digs up, like, 3 energy orbs. Every half a minute? Or minute, I think was the cooldown. Like, he just dug up some more, see? I don't like following the meta. I did the same in Pokemon, where I stayed way from the meta. I want to do it here. Yeah, by all means, go right ahead. This game is, what is it? Fuck, I was gonna do a comparison, but I forgot what the name of the game was. But it's better played if you find interesting combos, and normally those interesting combos turn out to be like better than the meta. Like, not a lot of people use it, but Ophanimize from Jade, very, very good. Especially if your Warframe is already a powerhouse when it comes to damage. It's really good for crowd controlling. It's got great range, it armor strips, and deals heat procs. Oh, and slows. I keep forgetting the fact that it slows. I still don't see a lot of Ophanimize when it's really, really good. I suggest, I'd recommend it if you guys ever are looking for like an ability to subsume over. Ah yes, grinding a Jade to subsume, then grinding another one to use until the Prime comes out. Kill me now. I haven't even started trying to get the first one. Fair. But it's worth it. I grinded out the first one whenever the event came out, built it, subsumed her, and I grinded out the parts for the second one, and then I just never built her. I just never built the second one until like fairly recently. I think like 3 months ago. 3.5 months ago, I think. I don't know. I'm terrible with time. She does do a lot of damage, though. Or, like, her cloud... Cloud? I'm losing my mind. I'm glad I have you guys here, so you guys can watch my descent into madness. Anyway, her crowd control is very good. She doesn't need any subsume. And I think the only subsume that you would do over her is... I don't know, I'd have to check. I don't remember any of her abilities. Well, aside from Ophanimize. Another grind I need to try is Dante. He's an absolute freak of a frame. In a very good way. Yeah, he is. I did the same thing, well... No, I did the reverse of Jade's grind. I grinded him out, built him, grinded out the second one, and then just never built it. So I could throw it in the wall. I just never did. Until I wanted to do a Neja build that required his Dark Verse, his slash Dark Verse. Then I was like, oh fuck, I didn't even build him. So that was like a day, or 2 days, taken out of my life, waiting. Honestly, I find it funny that Yareli was so forgotten that some people were betting that Caliban was going to be the next Prime, and then were surprised Pikachu faces when they Prime for Yareli was announced. Yeah. Well, it normally follows an order, but sometimes they... How the fuck? My man is a Nyx and he died. Yeah, normally they follow an order. but sometimes they skip Warframes, and then they double back on the ones that they skipped later. I really don't want to put like any more Forma into Caliban or anything like that until his Prime comes out. Sevagoth, yeah, exactly. Nobody was anticipating Sevagoth to be the next Prime, and then he dropped, and everybody was like, "But why though?" I was actually one of the ones that was excited for him to be the next Prime. He didn't look good, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, but I was still excited for him nonetheless. I made him look good. I sure did. We can take a look at it after this. I will show you. They gave him a more pink aesthetic when he should have kept his purple. And that head, that Prime head, I really hated it. I was not a fan of it. Sevagoth transgender confirmed. I don't know. I don't know. His sharp talons went from razor sharp and super lethal to fucking gummy worms. They look like Shrek fingers. Sausages. Can't mess up his pretty nails. I preferred the talons. His non-prime look. Oh. I was excited since as soon as I pick up the original Sevagoth, I love him so much that I legit replaced my OG main Titania Prime for him. And now I have his Prime version thanks to Marina. Oh god. If I read that right, that means that you sold your Titania Prime. Please tell me that I'm just making that up. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Yeah. I just stopped using her as often. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sevagoth plays really well, and, what the fuck? I hate when they teleport. Sevagoth plays really well, especially if you do his nuke. I love doing his nuke. I love doing his nuke, dude. The only thing that gets me is the fact that he can't use his gloom as good as anyone else that has it. Though I still use her, she is fun and goo. Yeah. She still maintains the title of the fastest Warframe in the game. Like, hands down. She beats Goss and Wukong. Going Pixie mode gives me AOT vibes. Right. Did they, by chance... I haven't watched the dev stream. Did they, by chance, do... Dude, what the fuck? We worked together in Warframe, and I was the one that first got him, or got into the market, bought the last parts he needed for Severgoth. Well, that's very nice of you. The best kind of friendship is the friendship that reaps rewards, am I right? Did you guys see the dev stream? And if so, did they show any gameplay of the new Spider Warframe? Because all I've seen is the concept art. And that's it. Or like the money shot, the wallpaper that they made. I hope you're joking because I can't tell jokes a lot of the time. I am. Being friends with someone solely for the perception that there is going to be a kickback later, that is a transactional relationship and nothing more. That's not a friendship. Dude, like, actually. It's fucking crazy. I love bugs in Warframe. Totally not annoying. Yeah. I love them too. They aren't grating at all. Nope, no siree. Marina helps me get away from my controlling ex, who I now learn was very manipulative and unstable. Oh, brother, tell me about it. I've had those too. Oh, that's mine. Fuck. But we're all here, and we're all enjoying a little bit of Warframe. Even if it is infuriating sometimes. We've both said this before, but the whole convincing part of it was just unstoppable force meeting immovable object. You can probably piece together who was who, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I keep shooting my guys. I finally set up a consistent schedule. Bro. I finally set up a consistent schedule for at least one game. So we'll all be able to come together on Sundays specifically for Warframe. If nothing else. So that's good. What do they say? Peak Warframe, correct. I feel like giving a Warframe Umbra Omnia forma is a way to say that you are my main Warframe now and spoil you rotten. To kind of switch the subject real quick, is there any reason to not put an Incarnate Genesis on a weapon? I have one for my Burstone, and I think one for my Boltor, so I want to make sure I should use them. So, there is no reason you should not, correct? Because it is just a direct upgrade. And for any scenario that you put it on, say like a regular Boltor, and then later you get a Boltor Prime, you can take the Incarnate off by going to Cavalier or no, the fucking guy in the ship, the Zeraman. You can take it to him and he'll take it off for you. And it will maintain its XP, so you'll still have all of your stuff unlocked for that Incarnate, and then you can just switch it over to the other one. Yeah, it's 100% safe, and I'm really happy that they did it that way. There are some Incarnates that are better than others, but I'm sure you knew that already. Boltor and Bratton are among the better Incarnates. Hey. I have both in Prime, so good to know. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
It is the envoy directing this chaos.
I didn't know that. Thanks. Now I can use the Incarnon on a regular while I get the Prime. Yep. No problem. Shit. Dude, these magnetic sons of bitches, I hate them. I hate them with a burning passion. Ah, yes. When you get tossed around like a plush doll in Warframe. Yep. More so for the fact that they suck me dry. All the moisture from my body, leaving me like a raisin. All the energy from my balls. Kinky. I mean, what? Hey, man. I don't want to be the one to get out high, droid. But I will if I must. But it's not because you're into that. You know, as much as I like Excalibur Umbra and his uniqueness, I still would like an Umbra version of Volt and Mag, at least. I don't think it would be the same. I don't think it would be the same at all. They would have to do their own backstories, and I don't think that they would do that, realistically speaking. The only reason that they went through with Excalibur, or in my opinion, the only reason that they went through with Excalibur Umbra is because the Chinese version of Warframe had Umbra already in it, as like a different prime, I think it was, because it translated to Excalibur Prime Shadow, and then once that leaked to the US, everyone was clamoring for it, so eventually they just made a quest for Excalibur Umbra and gave him to everyone for free, along with the Umbra mods and the Skiajati and all that. We may end up getting an Umbra version of them. I don't think it will ever happen, but if it does, then that'll be cool. I'm kind of interested in how they would look, though. If it was for the original 3 at the beginning of the game, then I think it would be fair enough. Make them like a brother-sister to Excalibur or something. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But if you do it for like Rhino or anyone else, it wouldn't make any sense. I think maybe after the proto-frame era, and them wasting money on that. Some of them are cool, don't get me wrong, but most of them aren't. Like, why do we need Excalibur as a proto-frame whenever he has Umbra? Because Umbra is still a person. He's just a person that that the fucking Warframe, what is it? I don't want to call it a disease. The injection, I'll just call it the fucking injection. The injection of the Warframe serum progressed to cover his entire body instead of just most of his body. I can legit see Mag as an annoying little sister and Volt as a competitive brother. Excal is the face of Warframe. He gets special treatment. Yeah, I know he does. That's why he has like 2 different Protoframe versions. He's got Umbra, he's got his Prime, and then he's got his regular. Alright, whenever the dickhead comes out, I'm probably gonna have to lock in. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Unskippable cutscenes. Okay. I'll be shushed while you lock in. Quiet mode active. Fuck. Well, that's phase 1. God damn it. No, this is so boring. Oh, what the hell are heads? Okay, we're finally done. It's so boring. It's just a fucking bullet sponge. GG's. Oh, hey. Hell yeah. Worth it. That's 2 Tau Forge. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Yeah. That was a good week. That was a good run. All right. Get that.
We're out.
Let's go get the blue from Bird. And then we're out.
Something to do. Mr. Fishinacci's got, what do you think?
What does the little girl have for us?
Dude, I'm so glad it's you I get to work with.
Oh crap, I just remembered that I need to do Temporal Archimedia, or maybe not, depending on how bad it is. We will see. We will see.
Okay. Get your
Oh
load
shit,
ready.
it
If you're
sucks.
locked in, I cannot pull you out
You got
before
Legicide
you
Harvest,
get
Defense, and Assassination. Yeah, it sucks. Will it be as bad? Oh, we got Caliban. I can take him in there. Ew, it actually has... These aren't the best choices. Baza... Fuck. Oh, Piranha. And a Zaw? Really? I don't know if this is good or not, but I'm planning on going for 2 Energy Talforge Blues, 2 Talforge Purples, and 1 Talforge Green on my Sevagoth Prime. Why the green? Hold on, why the purples? Why the purples and the green? That doesn't make sense to me. Unless you're using the purples for the half and half, the equilibrium stuff. But then that still confuses me on why you're using a green. Unless you're using like a weapon that has toxin or corrosion. Corrosive, I run that on my blank and equilibrium purples. Anyway, I can join you? Sure. Just let me pick my shit. What was it? Baza. Baza. Fuck it, I'm not looking for it. You come to me. And we have Piranha. And then... Okay. Give me a bit to log on and I'll be there. Alright. I love that Frost helmet so much. It's so good. So, with what is it? Sevagoth. We can talk about him while we wait for Marina. Sevagoth doesn't really need any purples. You could just slap Equilibrium on him and it'll be fine if you really need that. Or what I did was I put Energy Nexus instead, and it's worked out perfectly fine. You also could just use 1 yellow shard with a Talforge yellow shard with a 75% boost to energy or pickup. It doesn't stack with equilibrium, unfortunately. I find that kind of stupid that it doesn't, but still. You could do that instead, so you could save a Talforge slot for whatever else. Oh yeah, that's right. I said we would look at my Sevagoth. Yeah, because this is what I have going on here. I have 4 reds for ability strength and then 1 health because he suffers a lot when it comes to living. Because whenever you activate his gloom and you're doing the nuke shit, it completely drains him of energy. So what I think I did is I put on, yeah, Arcane Energize. The best solution to energy whores. Feel free to rip this if you want. Just be sure to name the config after me. That's all I ask. Never mind, apparently the parameters I got are dog shit. What did you get? My companion runs synth deconstruct, hence why I'm going for the purples, since I need all the slots for some other mods. Alright. Are you doing a nuke yourself, or how are you playing Sevagoth? Are you using him as a platform? A weapon platform? Or support?
Ready for a deep dive into causality? Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on each one. If you harvest a legosite under the precise conditions outlined in my model, you should see something. I don't know what, but I'll know it when I see it.
Does the Tekrot mourn its lost children? Huh. Let's go.
No.
Christmas.
Oh shit, I didn't wait for the rest of them to get in. Whoops. Sevagoth is the only one I have who is not built at all. Eulak, Fulman. Fulman's not bad. Which again aren't built. Oh fuck. Xylok, same reason. Saurfang and Dragon Ikana, you can guess. Oh god. So you're just unable to do it. That's rough. Fortunately for me, I have most of the shit that it calls for is like already primed or was meta, so I already have it in my backlog. Oof. Kill them quickly, my friends. I don't know how much use I'm going to be whenever the fat ass comes out. Basically, this ETA is either resource drain or just don't do it. I'm keeping my newbie resources, thanks game. They segmented its health. Why? Oh, fuck. There's two of them, that's why. Whoops. I also can't see them. Worth a damn. I'm just shooting and numbers are popping up. Math has never looked so important to me. Hold on. There we go. Dude, I have no idea where the hell they're going, or where they are, for that matter. There we go. Yes, I got rid of Caliban's too. There's no point for it. I'm already armor stripping them. It's either his 2 goes or his 4 goes. Because his 1 is needed. It restores both shield and health. That, and it's really good traversal. Crowd control. Eh. Guns are his crowd control. We also have melees. Oh shit, did he leave? No, he didn't. Good. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I can't see him. He's somewhere over here. There he is.
Look, we're basically devouring the tech bots young here. Can you blame it for wanting to change history?
I made 2 builds, one with Ophanimize and then the other one with Roar. Because why not? The one with Roar is actually a lot of fun. With the Conculists out and Roar going, his 4 actually does melt some mobs. Albeit they're trash mobs, but they still melt some. So that is the crowd control. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. I've been taken by the vines. Where? Oh. Is my light red enough for anyone? I need to know. Oh shit. Unless there was just no use for at all for an ability, I try to make it work. Kit, Caliban's 2, 3, and 4, then his 1. The order I usually combo into. Yeah, I didn't see a use for it at all. The crowd control it offers is not that good. I'd much rather have them slowed, because the suspension doesn't work on everything. The slow does work on everything. It works on boss characters and ads. Because this guy's getting slowed too, otherwise he'd be fucking hauling ass. So until they change that, then I don't know. Phantom Eye still supersedes his 2, normal 2. Where the fuck is everyone else? I'm the only one shooting them in the back of the head. It marked him as an ally. That's funny. Was I actually the only one? No, no, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Alright, one more set. And then we gotta do a defense, which is the worst one. Two for damage vulnerability, 3 for drones, obviously, 4 to armor strip, and the drones join in on the 4. Then you make back all the energy you spent and kill off the stragglers. Yeah, I don't need the damage vulnerability. It's either the, like I said, for me, it's either the 2 or the 4 goes, because the 4 armor strips makes them more vulnerable to damage. Obviously, unless they're health sponges, then you would want to go with the 2, more damage. It's just that the lift doesn't work for everyone, and I'd rather have consistency over non-consistency, or inconsistency rather. Where are Scaldra? Oh, I'm blind. I'm blind. All I see is math. Truthfully, his 2 did outperform his 1. Or not his 1, his 4. But I want Big Beam to go burr. Oh shit, he has a slice. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Dude, fuck this guy. That fucking slice. I'm being stun locked. I'm actually being stun locked. We may fucking fail this.
Okay. Didn't expect those results, but
Dude, I have no idea how bad the defense is going to be.
okay, I know what to do next.
Because we have no defense frames at all. I know you see the snow globe, but that's just because of the AI, and the AI does not place snow globes on top of the defense target as reliably as a normal guy would, normal Frost player. So this is going to be a struggle. What was the last one? It was defense. Oh, assassination. Fuck me.
What's the plan, Kaya? Security detail?
It's just a hunch, but Nessie saw an instance of this concert before she disappeared. You keep the show going, and I'll watch the chronometer for any fluctuations that might be related to her.
Shields for everyone, shields for everyone, shields for everyone, please. Have you played the new Warframe? The, yeah, Temple? At all? Because I have not, and I cannot find the motivation to grind him out. Like, genuinely.
Is this what the kids are calling a mosh pit? You know, I can see the appeal.
If anyone asks, you don't know me.
Smash it, shake it, kill it, break it, crush it, take it!
The hell are these things? Defense has to be the most tedious one out of all of them. He got deleted. All right, it's almost over. We got a Tau Force Blue out of that. Nice.
We got orders. Hard target. The kid needs us to scrap one of Victor's new toys.
And a Vervon tank. Oh, I thought she'd never ask.
wanted to do. Bruh. All this blue paint everywhere. Why does it hurt so bad? I've never seen blue paint that hurts this bad. Bro. It kills you through your immortality. I didn't know that. That's so fucking stupid. Thank God.
Guys, I'm picking up some strange readings. What just happened?
Yeah. Turns out that tank was a real can of worms.
The fact that a Hildren is struggling with shield is worrying. There we go. Nope, not that one. Yeah, there we go. Shields, shields all around. Ow, fuck. Okay, what the hell? Okay, what the hell? They are not good at making boss fights. They're just not. It's awful.
Whoa. Needle on the chronometer just went flat. Whatever you did, it set up the timeline right down. But why?
Calforce yellow, Nazir blue, and then trash. Literal garbage.
I promise you'll never lose the remote.
I can finally switch back to my other weapons. The good ones.
We're lucky that couch is strong, aren't we?
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
I know Mir could probably get a piece of you faster. But watching letting
There we go.
steal a fight on the way here would be much more fun.
It's the fun one. Alright. Let's do the Archon hunts.
ordained. I intended this. I planned
Aww.
your murder. Our martyrdom.
Really? How is this an issue? How is this still an issue a decade later? That's crazy.
Azul's faithful
Yeah, that's
believe
crazy.
secure a place in sacred Tau if they massacre the unbelievers. We have no choice but to break them with force.
In blood and glory, we ascend. In ecstasy, we die. Can you say the same? All things ordained. I intended this. I planned it. Your murder. Our martyrdom.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There's not that many enemies on here.
If it's useful, do it.
You have done what needed to be done. Azul's delusion must end.
Excavation. Disgusting.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
I'm still shooting my guys.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Oh shit. Okay, good.
Excavator destroyed.
That wasn't good.
That
That was not
artifact
good.
is now lost to us. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit.
I
while
thought they had it.
extracts the artifact. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Bones of my father, fathom drowned. Behold me. Carcass of my mother, flame devoured. Behold me. Limbs of my children, piecemeal, unbroken. Behold me.
Just blows through them. Beam go burr.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protect it from enemy fire. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Is that mine?
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protect
It is
from
mine.
enemy fire. Excavator destroyed. That artifact is now lost to us. Look for power carrier foes. Strike them down and bring their cells back to the excavators. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator stalled. Find another fuel cell and take it to the excavator.
Azul will need to look elsewhere for his cryotic supplies. Good work.
Perfect.
Wishing for anything?
Plans to bioengineer food
I
from
could grant you
hazardous
something
waste.
nice.
Diners
If you have
report
just a
that
few
organic
minutes.
Small ass ship with a big ass gun.
Era always dreamed of power. It's how he was shaped. But he is no leader, and his mistakes have left the Archon Boreal vulnerable. Take the Archon down. Boreal is here. Strike fast, use cover, and do not let him heal. Azul has barred the way to us heathens, but stolen Deacon Veils should allow you to deceive the barrier. On Tau, the owl was solitary. He seemed to think himself above us and recognized the ram alone as an equal. To be mutilated like this, turned into a weapon, was humiliating for him.
Nope. Oh shit, don't do it. He did it. God damn it. Annoying ass.
Boreal is down. Narmer's spine eyes have been torn out. Excellent work.
Oh, nice. That's going towards the wall. Oh, I forgot to get my chairs for this week. I forgot to get my chairs.
You smell nice.
Do I need to... Yep. Is that it? Yes. Alright. For the chairs... them, yeah.
Hey, what'll it be?
Hey, man.
Hey, need a couch? It's cozy, but big
I'm just
enough
here
to
for my
sleep on.
chairs.
Say no more.
Thank you.
You.
All right, later.
Alright. As for these... They all kind of suck. So... Yeah. I just... There's nothing here. I'm just not gonna do them tonight, or this week. So... I think the stream has gone on long enough. Unless I'm planning to do a marathon. I think I should just end it here. Thank you, everyone, so much. I genuinely mean it for coming in, joining me on both Elden Ring and Warframe. I will see you guys bright and early in the morning because we have Memorial's Day. So I will see you guys then. Once again, thank you so much for coming and watching. And as always, stay crazy. Have a great night, everyone. Goodbye.